What's going on, everybody? Rob here, Jack of all trades, master of none. I started a video yesterday on putting a thermocouple on my daughter's furnace, but I couldn't really get the shot to show you how to start the pilot. Now, the pilot on the boiler and the furnace is almost the same way. It's the kind of the same gas valve. So this is my boiler in my house. It's a really old one. So if we open this up here, I'm trying to get over here, turn this open, all the way in the bottom right there is the same gas valve, the same type of gas valve. Now mine's is completely off right now, but what I'm going to do is show you how to start or put on the gas valve. Okay, now some other valves, this is the on and off for the gas valve right here. Let me get a better shot right there. That's the on and off. There's off, there's on, and here's pilot. Okay, but you see where the gas pipe is? Right here, if you follow it out, right there, there's another gas valve. But that one, I don't normally turn on and off. Now with the other one that I'm going to show you for the furnace, this is the same thing as I changed yesterday. The thermocouple, it goes up, and it goes right next to where your pilot is going to be at. So actually, this one goes all the way in there, all the way to the front. Let me see if I can get a better shot. All the way to the front up there. So this whole pipe on this one comes out, backs out to get this whole thing out right here. So that kind of sucks, but that's how I have to change the thermocouple in this one. So it's a harder way to change the thermocouple. But to set the pilot is kind of the exact same thing. You need matches. So let me grab my matches here. Okay, now you see the pilot right now is off. If you have a bad thermocouple, this will say on, but there's not going to be any light. There's no flame over there at all. There's no flame over there at all. That's because right now I have the gas valve to the off position for the winter time. Now I'm just going to show you how to do it. I'm not going to put it on right now. So what you do is you put the valve into the pilot position. Okay, when you get it to the pilot position on all of them, on even the other one yesterday, you should be able to push it down. Now when you push it down like that, that's what allows the gas to start coming through. So right now with it up, the gas isn't coming through, but when you push it down, the gas goes through. But where you follow the thermocouple, right here, you follow that all the way around, and to the end of the thermocouple, that's where you're going to light your pilot. So you follow that thermocouple right there. This is a thermocouple. It was the exact same thing on the furnace. This is a boiler. So you follow it all the way around, and when you push on that button, oh man, just dropped all the matches. When you push on that button, you'll be able to start the pilot. So I lit the match. See if I can do it with two hands. Push the button. No, I can't reach. I gotta put the camera down. I'm gonna put the camera down. What I'm gonna do is push that down and put the match by a thermocouple right now. Now this is why we don't leave this pilot on year long. Look at how big that pilot is right there. That's my pilot light. That's a big pilot light for my furnace. Okay, but I'm still holding the pilot down. Now you hold that down for about 30 seconds. And after 30 seconds, when you let that pilot up, that right there should stay lit. And then you should be able to move this to the on position. And then that'll be on, where if you turn your thermostat on, it'll be able to go on and off. But you normally leave it on, hold it down for about 30 seconds. And then you turn that to the on position. See, now I let the pilot up, and it stood on when I let the pilot up. So then I can put this to the on position. So when the boiler goes on, turn that to the on position. So now when the boiler goes on, it has the pilot there to start everything up. Okay? But now if that pilot wouldn't have stood on right there, I would have known I wouldn't need to take everything out and replace this thermocouple right here, like I did on the furnace. But if you see this gas valve, it's almost the same gas valve that was on the furnace that I changed the thermocouple on. So either way, I'm going to go upstairs. I'll talk with you a little bit more about this, but I wanted to show you how to light your pilot light. And if it was already on, say from last year, and you came down and there was no pilot over there, then you would already know that your thermocouple was bad, and that was would be the first thing I would change out, was your thermocouple. Now this one is probably a 3 feet thermocouple right here. They got 18 inches, 24 inches, and 3 feet. But this one's probably a 3-foot one. The one I put on yesterday was 2 feet. But you see how far in that one is. So that would be a feet to get to that one right there. But I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do if I would have to replace that, like the one I did yesterday. So I'm gonna shut this back off right now, because I don't want to turn my pilot on yet for the season. So I'll go upstairs right now to finish this up. What's going on? Rob here, Jack of all trades, master of none. Stopped because somebody I know, their furnace is out right now. It's supposed to get down to 40 degrees tonight over here. So I believe the thermocouple went out right here, because I did try lighting the pilot. So I'll show you about the pilot and how you're supposed to light it. I got some matches, and I actually had to buy a pair of pliers also to get the thermocouple off. Okay, right now this is a ream furnace right here. You can't even see it right there. Yeah, ream furnace. You gotta take off the back covers right here, and then you got access to, this is the gas valve. All right, right now the gas was on, but you see at the pilot down here, there's no flame. There should be a little flame right here. So what I did try doing is I did try putting this to pilot. When you put this on pilot right here and you push down, you gotta be able to push down. So it actually, let me finagle that. When you're able to push down with it, like, see, it just went down. It's up, it's down like that. If you put a match by that thermocouple, a flame will come out, and you hold it for 30 seconds and let it go, and the flame should stay on down there. And then after the flame stays on, you turn it to on. But right now I gotta change the thermocouple because the flame is not staying on. So the thermocouple is that little wire right there sticking out, and it's going all the way around to here and up to here. So I did pick up some needle nose pliers. So I'm gonna go ahead, and you see there's two little like prongs holding that out right now. Alright, so I gotta try to get those prongs pushed in to push that down. I got them pushed in. I gotta be able to get it down. It's hard trying to hold this dang camera here, so I might have to come back to you guys here after I get it out. Alright, I went ahead and I got the gas valve. I shut it back off. I just did this one on the one inside the house so you can see it, because I recorded from my phone yesterday. My camera's been on the fritz, so you couldn't really see that good. But the gas valve on the furnace and the boiler were almost identical. It had the little switch that went from off to pilot. You push it down, hold it, light your, by the thermocoupler to light, hold it for 30 seconds, then you could turn it on as long as it stays on. Now thermocoupler actually on the furnace and the boiler, what it does is there's a little sensor in there, and it sends the signal to say that it's hot enough, that the pilot is hot enough right there, that when your thermostat says, okay, we're gonna turn on the gas, as long as that thermocoupler is hot, the valve will send all the gas through to heat the furnace or heat the boiler. But if that thermocoupler is broken or it goes out, like on the furnace it's not sending the signal to the gas cell saying that there's no heat right here, so don't send the rest of the gas to overkill everybody in the house with gas. But the thing is, when there's no heat at all, what happens when it goes out, there's no signal, it'll even shut off the pilot, and that's what it did on that furnace. So it's a thermocoupler, they're about $8, but make sure you get long enough one to reach for your furnace or your boiler. Right, either way, here's how I did the furnace now. And sorry for a little bit shabby video, but I did it with my phone and a phone light. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye bye. Alright, I got the old one out here. I'm gonna go down here. I had to actually unscrew the screw for the valve to get it out right here. Oh, okay. And then right here, after you get it out, I finagled it out right here. I actually had to bend it pretty much somewhere because it was stuck inside of there. And then this is a new one coming on. You just unscrew it from the gas valve right here. So this is the new one going on. I tightened it by hand, but I'm gonna get the pliers and tighten it in. And after this one's on, then I gotta finagle this line right here back into right there and then put that screw on. So let me screw this one down right here as tight as I can, and then I gotta work that one in right there. Dude, this is one of the crappiest videos I've shot, just because you can't really see. Okay, so the thermocouple gets screwed into right here in the top. Alright, you could buy them in 18 inches, 24 inches, 36 inches. I really didn't know what size I needed, so I bought the 2-foot one, because you're gonna have to bend it however you need to bend it. But you see down there, I had to finagle that little clip in the top of it. So the little clips actually hold it in place, but if you have a bad thermocouple, it would not keep your pilot on. So right now I'm going to ask the homeowner to go shut the furnace off, and we're going to see if the pilot stays on. He's about up there right now. And there's the pilot right there. The thermocouple is actually keeping the pilot on right now. This is the same thing for the water heater. They have thermocouples, and ovens have thermocouples. You just turn it back on. And there you go. The furnace is on. And the only thing keeping it off was the thermocouple. Alright, either way, thanks for watching.